day 2. And let me show you what we got going on today. Yeah, so I mentioned the escape hatch, which is really fun. Nice to have up there. That gets us up onto the roof deck. But it does have some water leakage. I think there'll be a little bit of that throughout this project. But you see these gaps here. This vent is supposed to open, but it hasn't been used like that for a long time. So I'm gonna just seal this up, go back around here so that we don't get any drips, because that's where the bed platform is gonna be. And I can tell that that is definitely where, if you look there, that discoloration, where they've had some issues. I'm gonna get some silicone underneath all these screw heads that are coming through here. I already have 2 coats of the silicone on, 1 coat of this. There's nothing getting through there. Not now. There you go. So we've got a major thunderstorm right behind me. I'm going to take a break, but excellent. We got the back of the floor out, got the electronics disconnected. I got those safely stored inside, labeled everything, taped everything so we know where it goes. We're going to get this up, get the brackets off, mount the hoses for the intake and for the exhaust that go through the floor. Get this out of here, get the rest of this floor up. Making good progress. All right, diesel heater out. You can see where the exhaust and then the air intake go. And away we go. Found enough rust to go around for everybody. There's really no holes worn through. I've got one up front between the seats right at the low point of the van, and I have a patch kit for that. That should be fine. But right now we're gonna start sanding and cleaning this up. All right, not a whole lot of chatter today, but this is what we got done. You have no idea how filthy this thing was underneath that floor. You can see the before and after a little better this way. And it's been painstaking, just basically hand grinding and sanding the rust off of the floor and then getting the primer down and getting this all cleaned up. But looking good, it's just taking forever. So I got the back half of the van done. As far as grinding all the rust off, primering that, painting it, I got that section of the floor done. And then this is gonna be my biggest problem here. I do have a small hole here and I've got a patch kit for that, so I'm gonna give that a shot. Never done it before, we'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, I gotta continue to grind this rust off of here. So here we go. Definitely anticipated rust underneath here. Not as bad as I thought, but you know, this is gonna need a patch. And I ain't never done that before. My first attempt at patching a hole in the floor of a van seems to have gone pretty good. So I'm becoming increasingly familiar with this product here. Now that the primer and the touch-up has begun to fade and wear off with rain, a lot is being revealed. So I'm learning how to use this pretty quickly. I would use less than what they call for in the amount of the hardener that's on here. If you put in their recommended amount, you've got about 2 minutes before this just turns into a glob. Maybe a little bit of overkill, but the floor was cut already, and I decided to throw a coat of Kills on both sides of that. After I get the insulation down, I'll put that down. Just figured that couldn't hurt. All right, we're making some progress. Got all the rust taken care of around the windshield. I got that all filled, grinded, primered. A couple of coats of primer, a couple of coats of paint. So hoping that comes out okay. Did my best at the section up underneath here. Wasn't too much. And then I just basically went along with a wire brush and a grinding wheel and sanded every single bit of rust off of the channel. There wasn't that much there, just, most, I think it's normal in the front and in the back. But got all that cleared up, primered, and enamel coated. So hopefully that'll get us a couple of years. Still a long way to go.